welcome next to the stage, Paris.
Hello, it's lovely to be here tonight. One thing that I've noticed already just from listening to the other poets share their work is how resonant the themes are across all the different cultures. We've come from all these different places, but something binds us, especially as next generation or second, third generation Australians. So we're Australian and we're proud to be Australian, but we also hail from different places. And for me, I grew up as a Thai Australian in the 1980s. And so that was shortly after the abolition of the White Australia policy in the 1970s. So it was a strange time to be growing up. And I felt a lot of sense of displacement because I wasn't quite warmly embraced when I was a child here, but nor was I welcomed in Thailand because I never grew up there. So I really floundered a lot, and it's taken me a lifetime to learn to sort of find my freedom, I suppose, which is the theme for tonight's gathering. And I found that through writing. So this, what I'm going to share with you first off, is my very first Thai language poem. So are there any Thai people in the audience tonight? Definitely I am relieved because I speak with a little bit clumsily with an accent, and so I'm sorry if I butcher the language a little bit, but I tried my best. ไม่มีคำฉันเป็นคนไทยภาษาแรกของฉันเป็นภาษาไทยแต่เดี๋ยวนี้คำติดคอคำแรกของฉันเป็นชื่อของแม่บ้านไผ่เป็นคำที่ฉันได้ยินบ่อยที่สุดรอบบ้านตอนผู้ใหญ่รอบฉันตะโกนชื่อเขาไอ้ฉันเรียกตามคุณแม่และคุณพ่อสอนฉันคำภาษาไทยที่สำคัญที่สุดไม่มีเวลาสอนของไม่จำเป็นฉันยังไม่รู้คำสำหรับ poetry ภาษาไทยเพราะว่าคุณแม่และคุณพ่อคิดว่ามันไม่สำคัญ Thank you. I know that you don't understand any of what I said there, and I'm going to just take a leaf out of Daphne's book and just provide a quick translation. And I wasn't going to do that, but just so that you sort of understand a little bit more about what it was about. I'm going to do this on the fly because I don't actually have an English translation with me right here. But in effect, it says, I'm Thai. My first language was Thai, but these days the words stick in my throat. My first word was the name of our housekeeper, Pai, because it was the name that I'd hear called around the household most often. So I'd mirror, Ai. My mother and father only taught me things that were essential. There wasn't time for the inessential. And so even now, I don't know the Thai word for poetry. Obviously, they think the poetry is inessential. Okay, and so this next piece I'm going to do is called Banana Girl. And for those of you who don't know, bananas are what Asian Australians self-deprecatingly refer to ourselves as because we're yellow on the outside, white on the inside. And that sort of tickled me so much because I thought, that's exactly what we are. We're this displaced sort of, we don't really know what we are. And I've actually written a book of poetry, and I titled it Banana Girl because it's something that I feel so strongly about. And I don't mean to sort of toot my own horn, but it was shortlisted for a National Book Prize earlier this year, and that means a lot to me because that means that, it means that Australian literature is embracing diverse voices, so voices that aren't, white, Anglo, middle-aged males. Sorry if that offends anyone, but, that's a step in the right direction to embrace diverse voices. So this is Banana Girl. It's hard to escape the trappings of the skin one is in. There is no way to hide colour. Asiatic blood courses through my veins, a tangled skein of East meets West. I am a fraud for having lived abroad traitor to my native tongue, stumbling clumsily like a child on stiletto words that belong to my mother country. I have no real memories of tropical places, exotic tan faces much like my own. Even my bones betray me, lapping up liters of milk in a childhood of Western luxury. I bloom taller, more solid than my country cousins, who mocked my thick wrists, so ungainly, unfeminine, might as well slit them, bleed some of the fat out, you ugly pig. Smear on some whitening cream to brighten up muddy skin, scour away the sin of my Asianness. Might it help me fit in better? Rebranding has begun. Anglicize my name, shrouded my shame, anesthetize the memories of my origins. I'm sorry I was not able to take you all with me to the lucky country. Queer here too, my sisters and brothers. My adopted home regards me an outlier, another, a person of color. Displaced, I can no longer face you as one of your own. My smile betrays me. Too wide, open-mouthed, lacking modesty. Waste not, want not, leave my past behind to rot amongst the jangling bones of ancestors I will never know. Lacking roots, growing wild and gnarled amongst ancient temple ruins. Still, you envy my banana privilege. Thank you.